All right, so the new set, Neon Dynasty, they added a new card to this deck. We are playing some Izzet Mill, obviously best of one, so that way we can opponent can't really sideboard against us. I'm not really sure what people can sideboard against Mill right now, but just in case, it's a better best of one deck than a best of three deck. So the new card is Invoke Calamity here, because you can play this card and either play two of these or two of these or one. I mean, you can also cast other cards like Unexpected Windfall and Maddening, or play, Expressive Iteration with some of these. So, and it's at instant speed, so it allows you to play some of these cards at instant speed. So you can play Unexpected Windfall at instant speed. You could play, Prismari Command at instant speed. So I think this is going to help the mill decks out quite drastically. For 5 mana, it's not too hard to get there. You got Unexpected Windfall, you got Prismari Command as a way of generating you mana. So I don't think it's too hard. So that's why I'm going to go give this deck a try. It's Izzet Mill from the old sets with the new card to help out. And we're going to give this deck a try on the ladder and see how we do. So hopefully if you're new to the channel, by the time you're done watching whatever portion of this video, you go ahead and hit that subscribe button, that thumbs up, notification bell, whatnot. Check the description of the video. It has the portable deck list in there, as well as my social media stuff, Twitch, Twitter, Discord, all that good stuff. So check out the description for all that good stuff. And yeah, let's go play a deck that I guess basically everybody hates to play against. I know when I played against Mill, I regretted it, but I was like, not this deck again. So we're gonna play around with some of the numbers. Crush the week. I don't know if I want Crush the week or if I want like Cinderclasm, because Cinderclasm's instant speed. And yes, if you foretell this, it's 1 mana. But if you don't foretell this, regardless, it's at 3. It's a 3 mana effect, and then it becomes instant speed versus sorcery speed. So we're gonna play around with some of these numbers while we play and see what works out, what doesn't work out. So let's go ahead and get into our matches, see how we do on the ladder. Stick around for the gameplay, and then stick around at the end of the video. If there's any changes I made to the deck, I will make them and show them there on that portion of the video. So let's get into the matches and see how we do. Hey yo, Mostode. Let's go play some Izzet Mill. I get to play first. We'll keep. Play blue, play Krabby Patty. And you're up. So play Evolving Wilds, make them mill 6 cards. Alright. Looks like we're playing against aggro. I guess it doesn't really matter, right? Because I can't have the second mana regardless. What does the second effect do again? The next creature spell. Oh, okay. Whenever you cast your next creature spell, put an additional 1/1 counter on it. Got it. Got it. So next turn, foretell this, play that, play that. Okay. Wait, do they not have another creature? Wow. They don't have a creature. Okay. Okie dokie. So we have. I think I still grabbed the red. I was gonna say we have the red, but I think I still grabbed the red. Sure. So let's foretell this. Now that I drew that, I guess I could technically play this and hold up Spiked Hazard. And no attacks. Go ahead. So we've milled off 9 cards so far. Not bad. Not bad at all. Whoa, what happened? That was a massive lag. Massive lag. Pretty sure. Lame. We lost our Greacher Man. Alright. My turn. Oh. Ooh. Alright, let's do this again then. Like I said, I don't think we need... So I'm going to do this. I'm going to play this as my land drop. Man, if I would have had the other crab right now, that would have been sick. Because then I would have milled them 6 cards. It would have been at 33 or 34, actually. Alright. We got some blockers. We have a kill spell. We got some stuff we can do. Do they have another one of those? They do have another one of those. All right. So kill one, I guess. So I take 3 less damage. So I take 4 here, go down to 11. Play this, play that. So I hope we don't die, because then we win. And then do it again. Boom! Game over. Good game, opponent. Game over. Ion 13. Let's play some Krabby Patty. Ooh. I guess I'll keep. Guess we'll keep. Turn 1, crab. Turn 2, crab. Mill 6 cards. Seems decent enough. Crab. Mill 6, and then mill, playing against green. Mill 6. Take 6 cards away. 1 Blizzard Brawl down, that's good, because Blizzard Ball is their way to destroying my crab, and so 1 down, that's nice. We're gonna be milling 6 per turn, plus they're drawing, so they're losing 7 cards per turn basically. That's gonna be a pretty fast clock, hopefully. Obviously they're an aggro deck, so they can also be very fast too. Not to say that they're not. It's another 6. Thinking about just doing this, you know, discard, draw, but I could also just do this and make them mill 8 cards. They're down to 40. Maybe I'll just hold this at instant speed against them. No attacks. Since it's only a 2/2, I could easily just block it. And I'll wait on this. Maybe I'll draw a duplicate spell, so I could duplicate this thing. We'll see what happens. So 8 plus another 6, that's 14. That'll be down to 25 cards. Hit some of their stronger cards with Chariot, Ren, 2 of the 3 drops. That's really good. The Oddity guy. So far, not bad. Ah, they still had another troll. They still had another troll. Alright, so let's do this. I could do the damage here. I could Fading Hope that. Create the treasure, draw. I'm going to try the draw instead. Draw and create the treasure. So I'm going to ditch that. Oh, I think I have to ditch the 2 lands. Because I already have... Okay, good. It worked out. So put that to hand. Put that face down. Play that. Thanks. So they do play Snakeskin Veil. Alright. They are running the Snakeskin Veil. What do you got, opponent? I mean, we're still at 20, so if they attack me for 4, I'm taking 4. Or we could just Fading Hope that. So we could Fading Hope this, but there's no reason. We might as well Fading Hope this one, because this one has haste regardless. So, don't need a land. And then we can block here. Take 4. Alright, so let's play this again. Ooh! So put that to hand. Put that face down. That is the card. So play this. Mill some cards. Pretty close to being dead. They might be dead next turn. They might actually be dead next turn. Especially if my crabs survive. Because they got 10 cards. This and this. This is 8. This is they're definitely 100% dead if my crabs survive. As long as I don't die, of course. I'm at 16. I don't think I'm dying. Even if my crabs die, I should still win with just the 2. So, we just got to prevent ourselves from being dead. So, block. Take 4. Down to 12. What you got, opponent? Sure. Alright, good game. This is the new card that I want to give a tryout to, because it could play this and this. It's gonna be sick. Good game. Good game, opponent. J-Phone. Let's continue this Izzet train. And we're playing the mill version, not a. Ooh. This is a new. I like this card, but we only have one land, so we can't keep this, unfortunately. All right, this is a little better, but also kind of lame. So bottom this, and the reason why I say also kind of lame is because our turn 2 mana comes in tap, but I guess it doesn't really matter, right? So I'm gonna play this one first because this comes in tap regardless turn 3. Whereas this one can come in untapped on turn 2. Well, now I wish I would have played it the other way around, but you know, because now I could have then done that one on turn 3. So, all right, I think we're playing against the Naya Runes deck, or Naya Enchantment, whatever you want to call it. Naya Runes, Naya Enchantment, same difference. Let's see what we got. Let's see. Wait, were they highlighting my crab? It's like they can kill it on turn 2. I guess with like Fateful Absence, stuff like that. Sure, that is true. All right, Cathartic Priory. So put that to hand. That face down. That's my land drop. Mill 3 cards. Yep. So Naya Enchantments. Go for it. I wish I would have had that in play already, but yeah, unfortunately it didn't work out the way it did. So looks like we're taking an impossible 3 here. If they upgrade it, obviously we can't block. Can't block. Okay. Yep. Go for the rampies. Now we can block. Alright, attack, I block. No attacks, sure. Same difference. Play the land, mill them. Yep, Naya Runes, see? Naya Runes. Enchantments, whatever you want to call it. I think I'm just going to hold this up as my spell. I'm going to pass. I could have done this to mill them, but I think I might want to hold up the removal spell just to be safe. Graveyard tap. 2 mana or less from a graveyard tap. I mean, I kind of helped them out in a sense. Because they could return this creature. So. And then that creature gives them... I mean, it comes in tap, but that doesn't really matter. They can get their creature bigger. So let's see what they do. Are they going to bring the land back or bring the creature? I think the creature, right? Oh, this is also 2 mana? Sure. I guess I'll try and see if it works. Alright, it worked. Next turn, play Unexpected Windfall. Yep. Champion. Ruin Forge a champion. I'm going to have to be able to kill them pretty quickly because they're going to start doing massive amounts of damage. Ugh. So let's hope I could draw. Let's see if we can hit the land, obviously. Discard Unexpected Windfall. Because then the following turn... But then in the following turn, I could use Galvanic on it. This is like a mill piece. Alright, we're going to discard the mill piece. Play land. Mill some cards. And then we're done. What do we have in the graveyard? So I could cast something of 6 mana or less. So I could cast technically those two if I wanted to at instant speed. So I could cast Unexpected and Cathartic. Or if I play this one out, then I can cast 2 of these. That could also be very huge. We'll see. Yep, that's going to be a lot. I'm going to start taking a massive amount of damage soon. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Play this, play this. It's 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 5. Draw a card. So 7. I can cast this. And cast this and this and this and this. Because I could do this times 2. I wish I would have discarded this out of my hand. This would have been out of my hand too. Because then I could have done so much more damage. Or so much more effects. Jeez. Am I like just basically dead? I need a Fading Hope. I'm basically just dead, right? Because I'm taking 16. Next turn I'm dead. Evolving Wilds. So they got 32 cards. 32 cards. I can do this and hope that kills them. That would be 6. So that would go down to, what is that, 26? And then times 2. Alright. We'll see if this wins the game then. Let's see. That's a lot of cards on the first one. 3. We won the game. They got down to 3, baby. Good game. Woo! Woo-hoo-hoo! Got him, boys. Got him. All right, let's get this milling action. Let's keep going. Come on. Keep on milling my opponent. Let's do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. This is an interesting hand. Interesting hand. I'm going to keep, but it's not the best hand. So turn 1, turn 2, cast this. So turn 1, what are we playing against? Hopefully it's Orzhov Control, because Orzhov Control is not fast. So play land and then mill you for 8 cards. It is. Oh no, it's Esper. It's Esperino. Esperino. Sure. That's fine. Create a blue ninjutsu. Alright. So I can do draw a card, create a blue ninjutsu. This can't be blocked. So I'm debating on either playing Expressive Iteration or Prismari Command. That's the tough part. Because Expressive obviously gives me value. I think I might just do... I think I just might do the... I do want them to draw cards, but I also don't want them to draw cards. So if I put a pause here, because then it'll phase back in. I think we're just going to let them do their things. I think we're just going to let them... I don't know if they have like a random ninjutsu of ninja or something, or... I really don't know what's going on here. So... Stop after blocker, stop after damage. Yeah, let's try stop after damage. See what happens. Pass to damage. So then let's do this now. 2 damage, create treasure. So that way they did the damage, so we don't have to worry about like a ninjutsu creature coming out. So now they can't use the effect in combat. So let's go ahead and kill it so that they don't get some advantage from it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mana. 5 mana. I think I'm gonna do Expressive Iteration here actually. See what we can hit. So put that to hand. That face down. That is my land drop. Play the land drop, and then just hold up Cathartic Priory. Go ahead. So 2, 4, 5, 6. Ho ho ho! That's a good one. Sure. Guess we'll kill that. Let's do 3 damage to target Planeswalker. I think they're just the Esper Walkers deck. I don't think they run any counter spells. If I remember, they don't run counter spells. We have access to 2, 4, 5, 6 mana. I'm going to do this one on kicked, and then the following turn do this for the win. Sure. So, kicked on this one. So let's reveal that, and then we'll kick this. So hope they don't have like a random Jwari. Okay, no, they don't. I was like, a random Jwari would be epic in my... Yeah, I don't think they run counter spells, so I don't think I have to worry about it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is the Esper Walkers deck. Takes... Sure, take 5. So then we just play this and win this for the game. As long as I don't have a Hermit, I guess. A regular Hermit. Because they got 19 cards. This should maybe win the game for them, for us. Alright, what do you got, opponent? So, Galvanic. And then let's go ahead and try to win the game. We got 19 cards. Let's see if we can hit 19 cards off this. You do play a lot of high-cost cards. Well, that just won us the game, I think. Good game. Well, we won the game. Good game, opponent. Good game. Sandroll. Sandroll. Izzet Mill. Don't get mad at me for playing Izzet Mill, people. Kind of lame, but I guess we got to keep. So, I mean, it doesn't really matter. I guess I'll play this one first. Because either way, they're both going to come in tapped, so. Alright. Luckily, we have 2 expressive iterations. That's nice. And it looks like we have a bunch of blue cards, so. Looks like we're playing against either Orzhov. So, let's go grab blue. Grab the blue. Expressive iteration. Oh, that is tough. I do definitely want that in hand, but it is far from casting. So I'm going to put that to hand. Face down. Play the land. Go ahead. That's really far from casting, but it would have been able to cast a lot of my deck. So if I play this, mail them some cards. Could also wait and do the half marker, but that costs 6. Maybe X3, 6. No, because then I would lose. So I'm using this because then if I use expressive iteration, I lose, like, I'm going to have to discard a card to hand size. So we're going to wait on that. Yeah, we're definitely playing Orzhov Control. Alright, so expressive iteration. So we'll take that to hand. That face down. That is my land drop. Play that. I think I'm going to wait so I can kick this and then do that. Because then if I kick this, it's going to be half their deck gone. And then when I do this, it gets way closer. Put that back to your hand. Put that back to your hand. Orzhov Control, I think, is just too slow against this deck. So if you're facing like a lot of Orzhov Control, this deck probably could do a lot for you. I know Orzhov Control is a big part of the... Oh. No, they play an Elite Spellbinder. I haven't seen that in Orzhov Control. Darn. They should take this Manning Cataphony? Because it's going to make it more expensive. Ooh. I don't know if I would have taken that. Pretty sure I wouldn't have taken that. Sacrifice. Sacrifice. 1, 2, 3, 4 red. All right, draw. 2, 4, 6. So let's go ahead and kick it. Half your deck gone. And then play that. And then we win the game basically with these. Because they only got 18 cards left. 18 cards left. We're at 20 damage. We got 3 Fading Hopes. Like, you got it. Yep. Orzhov Control. Sacrifice Evolving Wilds. Go thin the deck out of lands. Let's grab another blue. It's fine. There we go. That works too. And then play this and win the game. This should win the game. Good game. Because it then duplicates again for the win. And Orzhov Control gets destroyed. Then you're going to hopefully fall to my... Oh, I get to go first. And it's actually a pretty decent hand. Decent. So, crabs. Hold up. Fading Hope, Fallen Churn. Play the Expressive, the turn after that. Oh, well, that does even better. Are we playing against a ninjutsu deck? No, we're just playing against a control deck, I guess. Right? Control deck. Because these are control cards. Alright, mail you again. Grab red. Oh, it's a Reanimator deck. Oh, that's not good. Put that to hand, I guess, because those are some awful cards. Put that face down, that. Play the land, mill you some cards. It's a Reanimator deck, Dimir Reanimator. Let's read what these guys do. Dies, cast an artifact, you may choose new targets. Alright, so put that on blue, mill some cards. So I think they get to play this next turn, right? Because the Foretell card cost is 4. Yeah, they do. So no attacks. They get to play it. They get to reanimate one of the big boys. Take one. We're going to play Unexpected Windfall. Oh, what? Sure. Play Unexpected Windfall. Discard. And let's troll. Alright. So we got red. Let's put this on... Ooh. Let's put this on blue. Maybe some cards. I'm going to do a Galvanic here with this. And try to mill them for a lot, or exile a lot of cards off the top of their deck. I don't know how many we're obviously going to hit, but not very much. Not very much indeed. No attacks. Not very, because they're playing a bunch of high cost cards. There's one more there. There it is. There is the last one. So what does this do? Whenever you cast an artifact, instant, sorcery spell, copy that spell. You may choose new targets. Triggers once each turn. Whenever your opponent casts an artifact, counter that spell. Its ability only triggers once each turn. That's all right. Well then, it counters my card. All right. Well then, whenever an opponent casts an artifact, instant, sorcery spell, counter that spell. Its ability only triggers once. So they got 3, 4, 5. So 7 mana. So if I play this, it counters it. If I play this, it counters it. 1, 2, 3. They counter it. Use that for 4. Use that. They got 14 cards. They cast an instant or sorcery spell, counter the spell. This only triggers once each turn. Alright, so they get to counter this. And then let's use Expressive Iteration. So if I take crab into hand, that face down, that is my land drop. Let's play the crab. Play the land. Mill some cards. Another 3 more. Play Fading Hope on this to bounce it. And no attacks. So they got how many cards? 7. So if I don't die, I think I win. Right? Because I can mill 6 right here. They got 3, 4, 5. Sure. If I don't die, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. So let's play this. So we can copy this. And then we'll copy this. Discard. Draw 4 cards. This is a pretty cool deck. No, we need a land. There it is. So, Krabby! Mill 9 cards for the win. Good game, opponent. Man, you should have just let me mill you. I know. This might be the last one. Since the matches were pretty quick, this might be the last one for this deck before I swap it up to another deck. We don't know what we're playing against. We got spells, so we're going to keep the hand. Looks like it might be a ramp deck. So I'm going to play this as turn 1. I'm assuming Simic Ramp. The bad part about Simic Ramp is they run a lot of high cost cards. Ooh. That guy. Ooh, I wonder if this is that one deck then. The what's it called? The one that I played. I think we're gonna bounce it back. Don't need another land. Don't want another land. The one where it's playing where it reanimates the graveyard. It could just be a Simic Ramp deck also, because that card's just. I think that card's just pretty solid for certain decks, or ramp decks, I should say. For rampies, I think it's just a solid deck. You have Fading Hope. It looks like you got Fading Hope, sure. Fading Hope, 1 to the bottom. Go ahead, opponent. Stop it. Let me kill your guy, Master. Yep. All right, so it is the ramp deck. Draw 2 cards and discard a card. Ramp Arenas. Alright, so my hand's kind of useless against a ramp deck, so we're going to use this to draw and discard and whatnot. Yep, there's the Cyclone Summoner guy. So, sacrifice this, grab the red mana. Okay, there's that card. Yeah, we got a couple cards we can play, I guess, from out of it. I could play this and thin the deck out and grab blue. Yeah, we'll do that. Because I could still play this, and then I could discard and discard. 1, 2... 3. So take 1. Let's see if we take more than 1. Take 1. My turn. Interesting. Didn't play anything, huh? Interesting. All right, let's try this. Let's see if they have a counter spell for this. Counter magic? Jordy Disruption. Divide by 0 is no longer there. Negate, maybe. Jordy Disruption. Jordy Disruption. It's kind of lame, actually, if you ask me. Kind of lame. Alright. Go ahead. Because I needed that to discard some cards, so a little lame, but it is what it is. We're not hitting any of the mill cards. We're not hitting any of our draw power. Expressive Iteration would be nice, you know, but take 1. Okay, didn't play a card. So, Krabby Patty. Krabby Patty. And then let's mill you. I could have kept that in my hand, actually, because if they try to swap it, then I could kill it. Eureka's moment. I don't think they're gonna swap it, but I could have done it and killed it. They didn't hit a land off it either. Oh, man. Didn't hit land. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4 red. That's all we really need is the 4 red. Put this one on blue. Take one. Innkeeper. Another crabs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Another crabby. Another crabby. Let's go, opponent. So put this on blue. Mill you 6 cards. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. What was that last one? Oh, Ball of Geed. Okay. I was like, what? Go ahead. No attacks. So I could use this if I want, and I could play 2 spells at instant speed. Let's see what they do, though. Okay. Crush the weak and just kill off these 2 now. So they could have Jordy Disruption. So I think waiting is fine. 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, I should have just played it. Jordy Disruption, I could play around it. But we're only taking... Maybe. We'll see if we take 4. Otherwise, we're taking 3. Take 3, I guess. What do you got? What do you got, my friend? Sure. You got it. How many cards do they got? 33? We're pretty far away from that. Never mind. We're pretty far away from milling them. All right. I don't want to do this, but I'm going to do it. I don't want to do it, but I'm going to do it. If they have negated Disdainful Shrug, well, that's just, it is what it is, you know? Select, wait, what? I was like, wait, hold on. So we're going to play this. We're going to use this mode. And we're going to use, let's see. I don't know if I want to bounce anything. I guess I could just do this. Deal some damage instead. That's why I was hoping for like Expressive Iteration, stuff like that, because I could have done it at Sorcery Speed if I wanted to, but... Oh wow, they're going to return that to their hand. Okay. Well, there's Expressive Iteration. Ooh. I mean, I could clear the board, but I don't. No, I can't. I gotta play this. Because I got Expressive Iterations too. I have like no cards in my hand. I need to gain some card advantage here. So that's not really gonna do anything. I could take that to hand, take that as my land drop. Could take this. Does 2 damage. Alright, take that. Put that face down. Put that as my land drop. Let's do it again. Alright, so put that to hand. That face down. That is the card. Let's mill you for 6. And, whoa, what is that? Oh, okay. And then mill you for 8. And I guess you're go, opponent. So how many cards you got? 17, huh? 17 cards. So play a land, 6. No, Cyclone. Actually, I don't really care about Cyclone Summoner. They should have attacked first, right? I guess they want to hit me for 4. Alright, Crab. Crab. Let's mill you some cards. Oh, good game, opponent. Got him. Got him. Good game. Salinas. Salinas, you might be my last opponent with this deck. I get to go first. Alright, I'll keep. You might be my last opponent, though. So let's see. How do I want to do this? I do that turn 1, I do that turn 2, I could do that turn 3, and then I could play that. Turn 4, I can play that. Okay. Oh, darn. Diggity, diggity, darn. Hello to you too, friend. That's unfortunate, because I could have Spiked Hazard this Usher. Yep. Oh, they're only activating the effect. I'll take that. I'll take that. Grab the blue source, because we need double blue. Ooh, Cinderclasm. Alright, now I'm just going to hold up Cinderclasm. I was going to play this, but now I got Cinderclasm, so that resolves, and then we just play Cinderclasm kicked. Or actually, we just play Cinderclasm, I should say, because it does 1 damage to their board. Get him! Get him! And then we have Unexpected Windfall to start drawing some cards. We're at 18. They got no board. And this is why I changed to Cinderclasm instead of the... well, we're definitely going to play this, because we could just discard that. I'm just going to use Unexpected Windfall and discard the land anyway, so let them know what I have in my hand. Adlin, sure. Let's go ahead and use it. Discard. Create some treasures. Double Fading Hope's not bad. I'll take it. That's a good one too. That's a good one too, because that's actually for 2 mana there. So wish I would have drew a land here, but put that back to your hand. All right, I'll keep it. Let's go ahead and exile some cards from you. Jeez, that hit 16 cards. That hits 16. So we're gonna play this one again, and then play the. Oh no! 4, 5, 6, 7. No opponent. They're gonna take Calamity. There's no reason not to take Calamity here. I mean, I guess you could take out that hideous laughter too, but they no. All right. So red, red, red. We need this one on red. Let's go ahead and use this one. So if we draw an untapped land, we win the game. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That way we could cast this. Actually, we could cast it regardless. It costs 7. So we won the game. We're just going to play 2 of the... Good game. Good game. 2 of the hideouts. Hey, dog. Hey, dog. I get to go first. We'll keep. I could play the Crab turn 1, Evolving Wilds turn 2, turn 3 I could play Expressive Iteration if I wanted to, or play the Evolving Wilds. I might do the other Evolving Wilds into Maddening, and then play Expressive Iteration afterwards. So, it's an okay hand. As long as my Crab doesn't die, it'll be pretty decent in being able to mill them pretty quickly, I should say. So, we'll see. And being on the play does help out drastically, because probably get to keep the Crab around for at least a turn or 2 without having our life total pressured that much, you know? Hey, Twitch, sure. Mill your cards. Okay, so definitely playing against a... Assuming this is a control deck, right? Mardu Control? Mardoom? No. You may do it. So let's sacrifice this, grab a blue source. I should have actually done that regardless, because they... Yeah, okay, they're going to do that instead. They're going to do... I was going to say, in case they had a kill spell, I should have probably just done this on my turn anyways, Evolving Wild, so... What are you going to grab? I mean, they're helping us out by drawing cards, but you don't want a deck to be drawing cards against you. I don't care what kind of deck you're playing. Card advantage is a big thing in Magic. So, pass summoning. Let's grab, like I said, let's grab blue. Mill him for 3. Oh, Cinderclasm. I think I'd rather do this, honestly. So, I'm going to play Expressive Iteration this turn instead. So, oof. Wow. Wow. So if I put this to hand, put this. I really wanted to keep the expressive iteration too. Mill some cards. And no attacks. So next turn, Galvanic with this. It mills him 16 plus this. That's 19. Then the following turn, mill. They're at 40 cards. So we're almost there on killing them straight up. Sure. Pet summoning. A-OK. Alright, so mill 3 cards. What is that? Oh, welcoming vampire. I'm like, what is that? Alright. And then mill 16. 16 cards gone. So we took 19 cards out of their deck this turn. So that's really solid. Alright. Good game. I mean, okay then. Good game. They just didn't want to play anymore. So let me explain what we're going to do next turn. While this thing is doing that, I'm also kind of curious what we milled. They're running the Dynasty Uprising deck. I see. Okay. Alright. Alright, so next turn, if they have, 21 cards, if we drew an untapped land, what I would do is play the land. So they're going to draw. They're going to go 20 cards. Play the land, mill 3, and it goes to 17. Then play Galvanic into another one of this. There are 17 cards. We're milling them for 16. They have to do 19 points of damage in 2 turns, basically. So this turn that they have, and then the following turn. Otherwise, we win the game. So, but good game, opponent. Good game. All right. Hey, everybody. Welcome back. This is the final analysis deck part of the deck. And a few changes we made was I took out the Crush the Weak for Synclasm. I just think it's better because they're both 3 mana unless you foretell it, and they both do 2 damage regardless. So having it at instant speed versus sorcery speed does matter in my opinion. So I think it's just better anyways. So I changed it for that. Other than that, kept the deck the same. Oh, I also took out 1 Dual Strike for another Unexpected Windfall. This card was actually very helpful most of the game because we could copy it, draw some cards, and be able to create the mana so we could cast Calamities pretty solid. Plus, you could use Calamity to recast it from the graveyard. So I ended up adding a 3rd Windfall in the deck. But other than that, the deck stayed the same. As you guys saw, we played quite a variety of decks, and since the matches were so short and fast, I played there's going to be a lot of matches in here, so that's good. You can see what it does against certain decks. But I think against like if the format is like all this Orzhov Control type of deck, I think this deck could basically just beat them down because they have nothing against this deck in a sense where there's nothing, they don't have counter spells, they don't have a way to reshuffle their graveyard, and since they're kind of a slow deck because they're a control deck, they don't really play stuff until like turn 3, turn 4. That gives you plenty of time to just kind of go off on them. So I think this deck is probably a pretty solid deck, and you probably have this deck in the recent old formats. The only new card obviously is the Calamity. Everything else is old cards you probably already had because I didn't add anything new other than just the Calamity. But I think this card is very good for this deck. As you saw in our last match, we were playing against I think it was the Mardu something, or we had 2 of these in the graveyard. We were going to cast this, or it might have been the mono white deck. Actually, it was I think the mono white deck. We had 2 of these in the graveyard, so we were going to cast this and play 2 of them. So this card, I think, is going to help this deck out drastically. And I mean, I think I have like a 96% win rate, or it's not 96, 69% win rate with the deck. I've only played, I think, 13 or 14 games, but that's still pretty solid. So here we go. So 13 games, 69% win rate. That's pretty solid, I think, overall for, obviously the more I play, it could go up and down, obviously, but so far for 13 games, 69% win rate's pretty solid. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the commentary, the gameplay, the action, all that good stuff. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, that thumbs up button. Check the description of the video. It has the portable deck list for you, all that good stuff, my social media stuff, Twitch, Twitter, Discord, all that good stuff. Feel free to join, subscribe, do all that stuff. Thank you for watching. Hopefully I'll see you guys on my next video. Enjoy Arena.